Look, guys, we're here for the fourth time. We're going to try to play 7 Days to Die. That was weird. See? But episode 1, because this is, of course, when we die, we delete our character completely. So I'm actually just going to speed through this part because by now this is you've seen me make characters 4 times. But we're going to do something different. We're turning off the airdrops. As I was looking at how long you could set it for, I was like, you know what? Let's make it 0. Let's make none. No one flying over, no one dropping anything. Everything else is the same. If we die, we delete our person. Ta-da! And see, this proves it. This is the 4th time now that I've done this, and there's a house right there. We're on a street, because I even said this on the last time. Then I'm wondering does the game just put a house by a road, or are there houses like that randomly around the place, and it just picks one of those houses to drop you in front of or by? Because once again we've done that. And see, it's the normal quest stuff or whatever. Craft a bedroll, blah blah blah. This time, let's try to not get an infection. And that's kind of why we just kind of said, oh well, and we started wandering around at night because we really didn't have much to care about because we were gonna die eventually. Now, most of the things I'm probably gonna do the same. If it starts taking too long to do something, I'm going to just edit it out. Like when we first start chopping down trees, gone. When we start opening up the menu to craft bazillions of things, I'm just going to edit it out. That was important because, we had to make a bedroll. And this time, the only part it didn't show is it didn't show you actually, I guess, for some reason, who I picked. I don't remember the actual woman, the character's name, but I went ahead and just named it after my wife. Let's see if she can survive longer than I did. 3 different times. We're not in the middle of winter, so there's no snow. That's a plus. And we're also not doesn't look like we're in the middle of the desert, so that's another plus. So hopefully it won't be like that. Oh, we try to do something and we don't even know. This whole time this game has been out, I've yet to still get the trophy. It's a gold one. You have to survive for 1,250 minutes without ever dying once. By yourself. Not multiplayer, you have to be by yourself. And I believe, since we have the days set for 2 hours, you basically have to survive into the 10th day. And then whatever time it is, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. So by the time we make it to 7 o'clock in the morning, 10th day, that's been 10 hours. Because it's 10 hours of your time. Yeah? It's 10 hours of our time. Not game time. And that's the only reason I set the days to 2 hours, because it gives me a longer time to actually do stuff. And the days are 18 hours long in the game. So it becomes some kind of weird little goofy thing. There's not much nighttime, but that's okay. It gives us time to do stuff during the day, and excuse me. Also, at the same time, like I said, on the 10th day when it hits 7 o'clock. Well, no, we've been 10 hours. That means we'll just have to survive for the extra time it is. I know at some point in time you'll hit a trophy or pop because it's actually 1,250 minutes. What? If it's 60 minutes in an hour, you double that by 10 hours, it's 600. Of course, 20 hours is 1,200. So that's your 1,200 of the 50 minutes gone. There you go. You survive 50 more minutes in real life. Bam. And then the whole day is 2 hours. It's a weird concept, but no, because I usually end up dying for some reason. But see, we've got all that set up. And I promise we didn't miss anything, because that's why I was telling you. all the dumb stuff. At least the stuff in the house is different. Still all beat up looking. I'm assuming that way you can fix it instead of, you know, trying to build a bunch of little squares or whatever. You can actually just go collect wood and then turn around and just repair this house up so you have a starting base to make it fair. Look, we found a toilet. We found a gun in the toilet. Who has that kind of luck? Also, I was wearing a zombie shirt, and it's all green. Huh. See, you can come up here and fix all this up. Because fixing stuff gives you small amounts of experience. Making stuff gives you more, but it takes less resources to fix something. Because you're just keeping it how it was. Like whenever you early game, whenever you're making like an axe and you make another one, you get a whole bunch of experience. But repairing it, so I have a rule what I'm doing. Same thing we did the last game also is we're going to excuse me. Early game, when my stone axe breaks or runs out and it's no longer good, I'm not going to repair it. Scrap it. Make a new one. Because while we're using it, it's going to go up a little bit. Not going to worry about it. Because early game, every chunk of experience is going to be exponentially greater. So, yeah, see, look, I'm not going to sit there and make you watch me punch a tree for wood. What we're going to do is we're just going to scrap, make a new one. It's going to jump up so much more in durability, do more damage, same concept. Until we hit it at 100 range. When we get about 100, I'll actually repair them until they get below 100. And then I'll scrap them again. When you start getting into the I guess you could say, more strenuous tools, the ones that cost a lot of stuff, like, you know, the steel axes, I'm not going to be chunking those. Because then the workbench is good. Now, it would be nice if we could find a workbench to slap over here. Now, the better question is, I wonder how far from a trader we are. Because if we're not that far, this is a good beginning house to use. We have spikes. We have a downstairs. We have an upstairs we can hide. And even if they come that way, we could actually put hay on the outside. So if we really wanted to, we could go out on the porch, shut the door, and if the zombies come out that way, we could actually run to the edge and still attack them. And if it gets too bad, we could jump off on the hay and run. So we might actually just fix this bad boy up and use it. I don't see why not. Like I said, it all depends on how far. Because I tried to make a multiplayer one, where everybody in my house was playing with me. Like, this was us. Like, right about here. And there was water over here. So it took a walk. It was like, you know, a few minutes for us, probably a couple hours in the day. So that was okay. Get your little bucket, fill it up, fill your jars of water. It was alright. And then there was like, oh, the trader? The nearest one is here. Good luck. We've made it like there. No. If that's the case, I'll just build another house. See, look, fix the door up. We can go through and we can start fixing up all the other stuff. It'll still give us experience. It's the same concept whenever you put down a wooden frame and you're just repairing it. It's the same thing. It's not my fault this isn't somebody's house anymore. They're probably dead. I mean, they left a backpack. They left a gun in a toilet with bullets. See, I like this because the windows. Those I'll just do that, but zombies to get too close, bust one of those windows out, shoot arrows to it, like we did at the hardware store. And then, of course, the last one we did, like I said, was we would go back showing you our bad playthroughs where we died, like in the first video. We'll throw that up in the corner at the end because it'll be fun. Ooh, see? Bust these windows out. Don't even know how that window was holding that wood up, but Cause see, that's perfect. There's a hill right there. So if they're coming down the hill like on a horde night, I'm upstairs. I can have spikes laid out, but I can see them coming. It gives me the advantage. I can shoot at them, especially if I put like spotlights on the roof pointed that way, and I can see them. Yeah, see, this is just extra stairs that go up. And so what I can do here is, this could be another way out. Down at the bottom of the stairs on a horde night, put some spikes, maybe 2 rows of them, so that if they start, you know, going crazy, I could come outside. And the reason I would do that is, it would distract them. You know, purposely come out here, take that gun, and shoot a couple shots down. They'll get away from my front door and just be like, "What's that?" They'll come to the spikes if they start busting these up too bad. Because look, the only way they can get up to me is these stairs. It's like a funnel. Same thing with the stairs that way. They would have to come up and be like, oop. They would have to come that way and be like, "Oh, guess what? I'm gonna get you." See, look, broke that up. That actually gave us coal out of the fire. Good job, Survivor. Okay, so we've done all the basic stuff. Locate the trader. Okay, here's the age-old question: is this house gonna be worth fixing up? Whoa, he's close. Well, he's really close. Let's see, we can make this work. Build a chest, leave some stuff here. Go visit the trader. We could turn it into a, you know, like one of those days where it's just, alright, we got a bunch of stuff. Let's go roll over to the trader. Let's go see what he's got. Done. Let me fix that up real quick. And let's see what's in here. What do we got? Glass jars, and it looks like part of a pistol. We can't take ours apart yet, so. But when we can, we got another piece. Supposed to get rid of trash so it doesn't smell for them to find you. See, I like it. It's got more than one way in and out of this house. We can throw a workbench and chemistry station outside underneath that little porch we had. Or we can put it outside on top of the porch. I don't know. Outside on the bottom just seems smart because that way it's down there. So we could throw a chest out there. We could close it all in. That's what I'm trying to think of. We could close it all in. Not completely, but like put like a fence around it or something. So zombies can't just wander over there and like walk into it, break it at night. Because that's the one thing I'm afraid of, is if we put it outside and someone walks into it 20 times and smashes it. Would they break it? Because I know that, you know, later on the cop zombies can blow up and do that, but say we're going to put all of our, just some food, seeds, we can start a garden, we'll figure out what we're going to put that at. See what we can go get from the trader in a minute. Because of course we gotta walk over there, so I'm pretty sure we'll walk into zombies and stuff. But and then if we don't put it outside, we may just put it on the, I guess you'd call it a porch that's above it. I'll have to, you know, check it out more. Or we could add on another room. That's another thing I'm thinking of. Instead of fixing that little part of the wall that's all beat up, if we put a hole in it, that might work too. Because look, it's all messed up right there. See, put like floor here. I wonder how. See, what if we filled this in, like closed it in, put some windows. See, like all of our actual ingredient supply stuff. See. See, there we go. We got all that stuff for a setup. Okay, we got coal, we got lead, we got brass. Yeah. When we get back, we'll have to fix up those spikes though. That way we can Excuse me. Because they've already taken some damage. They got blood on them and stuff. Oh, look. We didn't loot all that. We just looted the car. Whoops. Alright. Like I said, let's, let's be smart. Let's not get close if we don't have to. Because I really don't want to get an infection early game and be like, well, we got so many days. Screw it. Oh, we're gonna die. Nah. We can walk to Phoenix, Arizona, guys. It's 187 miles. Let's do it. Let's pick cotton. Yay. We get enough. One. I always forget, but just taking the 2 pieces of cotton and making cloth gives you a little bit of tailoring experience, so you can level up slightly off that. I mean, like, if you're making 100 cotton, you're going to level up probably early game. But especially whenever you start making, so we get some goldenrod, we can make tea in case we get dysentery. See, also, you can make a bandana that helps out a little bit. You can make the head armor. You can make the chest armor. It goes over what you're wearing. And then you have your leg armor you can make. So it goes over the legs, so you actually have 2 pieces of things in your legs. You just got to be careful wearing too much clothes so you don't get freaking hot. We're out in the desert and all, but doesn't mean we can't get overheated if we're running around like a crazy person like we are trying to find stuff. Uh-oh. See, our axe is getting so low and weak, and it actually was taking 2 hits to break on these little trees. They only have 15 health. Let's see, we'll pick all this up on the way there. When we get to when we get somewhere where it's safe to stop, we'll probably queue up to make a whole bunch of it, because I don't want to do it every time I get 2 to open the menu, edit it out, and be like, oh, I made 2. I'll wait till I have I mean, even in the game, I don't do that. I wait till I have a nice chunk of it, so I just be like, alright, so let's start making cloth, run around. So we can collect a little bit of resources while we're going. That way when we get back to our house, we can start working on it. See what we got. Okay, he's almost directly above us. We need to go over a little bit more, and then just take our hard right and just start running through the wilderness here. I haven't seen any zombies, so that's a plus. At the same time, though, I want to run into like 1 or 2, not at a time though, so we can kill him and maybe get some stuff to sell. I would not mind buying some stuff from him real quick. Oh, look. See what I mean? One by himself, we can handle it. And see, look, we got our first aid bandages right there. So if we run it, we can just be like, wrap it up. I got 1 empty spot. So if we do find some medicine, painkillers, we can put those on there. So because those will start healing you slowly. You can't be stunned. But yeah, the last one is you lose a lot of your hydration. You get super thirsty, which is probably why they tell you to take water when you take medicine. Alright. Early game, man. This part sucks. Ah, he's on the ground. Hit him with the club. Beat him in the head. Yeah, there we go. Woohoo! We got moldy sandwiches. We're doing good, guys. Bust this part of the body up with the stone axe. Eventually, we'll get bone. I know that you get like the highest chance to get is the meat, and there's like a chance to get the animal fat from them, and then there's like a small chance to get a bone, because once we get the bone, we can turn it in, we can break it and like grind it down and make like a little knife out of it, the bone chip, and then you can use that as on the bodies, which is what we'll do. We'll probably move the shovel out and put the knife there, so we can be like, yeah. Trying to find clay. Usually you can find it near cotton where it's grown. That's dirt. The ground is supposed to be like slightly discolored a little bit, but not a whole bunch. Let's see. Or, nope, dirt. I'm getting caught like crazy. Nope. Yeah, because I know it's supposed to be like a... I know when you dig into the ground, the dirt in the ground has a white color to it. See, now. Oh, I got a piece of iron. Ooh. So when I can make a forge. Alright, I already got something I can smelt. I was getting sand and stones from that. That was weird. See, I wonder if there's this... If I can stay on the road, and I wonder if it just kind of hangs a right, and then I can just kind of backtrack. I mean, yeah. Because usually you can find cars on the streets, bodies, stuff like that. Because I want to take one way there to see if I can find anything to loot, like not just the zombies, but you know, cars, maybe a house, or something, and then sell all that stuff. And on the way back, just kind of walk through the woods. Because then mostly the only thing I'm going to find is maybe a tree stump, but zombies for stuff for my house. I don't know what her problem was. She just kind of stood there going. I mean, I know they're retarded and all, but more moldy sandwiches and cornmeal. Which I'm okay with cornmeal, because once I get some water, I can make cornbread, which is pretty useful. I think it gives you like four fullness. It gives you like a little bit of fullness, but it also is an easy thing to make. It starts raising your wellness up early again. That's why I like, you know, anything special like that. Ah ha ha! See, look how it's a different color. I dug until I broke my shovel, which was my goal anyways. I'm not gonna worry about fixing it until I get back to my house. Because once I get a bone, I'm just gonna replace it with that. We have a bunch of clay. I know you need 50. We need iron pipes. The hardest part's gonna be we're gonna have to get leather somehow to make the bellows. It'd be great if the trader had some, because that's another reason why I'm not making anything out of cloth yet. You can sell them stuff, and I like the fact that he's kind of smart, because if you start selling him the same thing, eventually he's gonna be like, I don't want it anymore. I've got like 5 pairs of pants you gave me. I gotta look for somebody to come buy this crap. Then it'll be okay. Plus their inventory changes every so many days. So everything you sold them eventually does get moved. It's just that way you can't just cheap the game and be like, I'm really good at tailoring, let me just make whatever I've got that takes the least amount of cloth and just spam sell it. No, don't do that. Which is okay, because I can go through and make one of every cloth thing for me, and then start over and make another one of every cloth thing for me, which of course they'll be better, because as the bar fills up, you get the durability gets better, and then when it levels up, the durability goes up by a big chunk, which will be perfect. Hit it with an axe, dummy. Oh, we got fat. Ooh. And we can just take all the crappy ones and be like, here. Plus rocks. I know you can, if I collect any, I know you can get 50 rocks. Ooh, we got a treasure map. Yeah, let's go look for treasure. It's like 50 rocks is a couple of coins, because you can use rocks for like everything. So we're getting there. We're coming up on it. Can't be far. It's cotton all over the place. I think this is the same trader we found in our 3rd playthrough. Because yes, I'm using Navigene because I know the map, so I think it's helpful. I mean, I only get 1 life. What more do you want from me? I've already deleted so many files. This game literally just goes, oh, okay, yeah, you're only going to survive once. I'm going to throw a whole bunch of zombies at you randomly. For no dumb reason. I also am going to go make a video of the playthrough I've been doing when I'm like day like 100 and something. I'm going to show you the house I built there. All out of wood. I've survived. I mean, I've died a few times. But I've got it set up to where I can't. The reason I say I can't is because I've got it surrounded by all sorts of crazy stuff they have to get through now. It's great. pretty much found a way to not die on a horde night. For them not to even get, well, yeah, it's really, really, really hard for them to get to me. Where the heck is his body at? I can't see. Middle of the day and it's so freaking dark. Yeah. Over here, freaking shaking around and stuff. There we go. I always tell them that when they just get that limp ragdoll, I'm gonna fall. Let's level up our bludgeoning skill, beating a dead body. We got more animal fat, no bone. Ooh, that symbol's getting bigger. We must be getting close. Oh, we're getting hungry and thirsty. It's okay. We got food and water with us. I mean, early game, I'll eat those sandwiches. Yes, I know. You get a stamina drain. There's a 60% chance you get food poisoning, and it's like, the stamina gets drained. I mean, if I'm at the trader, I'm munching one of those sandwiches. Yeah, it's gonna taste like crap, but I mean, look at it that way. Be like, okay. I'm not hungry and dying. I can take the stamina drain. Your wellness might go down, but again, he didn't die from starvation. We can't break anything to him. The only reason I'm trying not to is because these things hit hard. Don't want to do that. Coffee beans. We're gonna take some. We'll leave them some. Because I want to know, will he pick those and then replant them? Repeat it and fill that back up? And look, workbench and concrete mixer. Early game, we don't have access to that. We have to get the 30 points. We got to get our 2 different skills up to a certain level. We can use that. We can come over here, queue up something, and just sit there for a whole day. You know, just make it a whole day trip, because that's how you raise up your skills. You know, whatever. I wish he had a forge, but I know he's got a campfire. But I mean, if we were able to buy like metal from him right now, we could go make like an awesome axe. That would be retarded. So we're just gonna try to sell some of this stuff to him. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully y'all do enjoy this new one we're gonna try. We're gonna definitely try to survive longer. Don't forget to like and subscribe, so we know that you want to see us attempt to not die over and over again. Bye.